Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to tell you may truly deeply disturb you, and I mean deeply disturb you. It has disturbed me. This is the worst social media thing I've heard. Well, I think probably ever. Peter. I've just witnessed a girl on social media who gets human poo, puts it into a container, a food container, stores it in the fridge, and then after whatever amount of time when the poo, human poo, has, I don't know, kept fresh, if that's the word, she goes to the toilet and uses it as a face wash. And not only that, she's got millions of followers on social media. Now, guys, I'll just rephrase it one more time, and you can look this up if you think I'm lying, I'm exaggerating. I'm not. I saw the video myself. She uses human poo. You know, just to be safe, just to be clear here, when people go to the bathroom and they go to the toilet, not a number 1 and number 2. She uses, the number 2. Stores it in the fridge and uses it as face wash. And this girl has even recorded herself doing this. I'm coming with a very, very heavy heart here today. I'm deeply, truly concerned where we're going to end up next. What is next? We've seen so many, we've seen so many weird social media attention-seeking crap out there. And now this. And she's got 2.7 million followers on TikTok. She's got over 500,000 on Instagram. I haven't even checked other social media profiles because I've had enough. Let's get into it. Now, you're probably wondering, how the hell did I find this? Now, I was on Instagram last night, guys, and I was swiping away, and I followed Joey B. Toons, Toonz. By the way, he's awesome, so like you should check him out. He's such a breath of fresh air, lads, I'm telling you. Joey B. Toons. He actually posted up this last night, and I went, oh my God. I was even thinking, okay, maybe he's wrong, you know, or maybe this was like a ploy just to get a bit of headlines from someone else. Like Joey B. Toons is really, he's truthful, he's honest, he's direct. So maybe, I was thinking, look, maybe Joey got the wrong information. But no, he didn't. I looked up this girl then on Instagram, and then I looked her up on TikTok, and TikTok is where she's got the followers. Now, I was scrolling through some of her videos. I couldn't see this poo video, but I did eventually find it, and it was dated 2 weeks ago. Now, today, when recording this podcast, it's the 16th of August. As you know, guys, obviously I pre-record the video, obviously, because, you know, you do editing, etc. So today is the 16th of August, 2024. This girl posted this video 2 weeks ago. Now, unfortunately, I can't show you on screen. As some of you know, I like to, I've introduced now clips into some of my videos, but the chances are this video will probably get taken down if I actually show any. Yeah, that's how nuts social media has gone now. That's how nuts social media has gone. And, you know, it really does blow my mind. Joey B. Toons, this guy, before I get into the detail, Joey B. Toons, well, he's got I think, million followers on YouTube. He talks about people on TikTok. I mean, he's very funny, really good. But this guy got banned on TikTok because he was making fun of people. And this girl uses poo as a face wash, and she's got 2.7 million followers. For the love of God, please, someone justify this for me. Like there's actually a part of me that, you know what? It'll maybe stop me going nuts in my head. I can't get over this, because if somebody actually did explain this to me that, oh, well, Peter, it's A, B, C, X, Y, Z. Well, then at least, okay, you'd still think it's crazy, but okay. You're all nuts, but I see the logic. At least you'd see some logic. There is, you know what I mean, in a certain scenario. This scenario has zero sense. And then, again, back to this girl's video, guys. She's basically just an attention-seeking wannabe. She does nothing on her videos. She just poses half naked in her G-string and thongs at the pool. Then she's got this other girl, a Latino girl. Now, this girl's a kind of a blonde girl. She looks very intense, by the way. You should check her out. In fact, even if I mention her name, I'll probably get restricted. So I'm sure you'll find it very easy, lads. Very easy. And she's got this guy then, an old guy in the background. And this guy kind of gets touchy-feely with the Latino girl. I don't know if it's the dad, if it's the granddad. And they're kind of like a team here, the three of them, a trifecta. And I don't know what language it's in. It's not in English, but believe me, I'm not picking this up wrong. It's human poo. And you're wondering, is there a bit of playing going on here between, like, is this a niece of this guy's, and he's playing with her and her friend? I mean, it's sick, man. It's sick. And how many other people out there are getting banned from TikTok or YouTube or Facebook or whatever because they hate speech, or they mention something about vaccines that's not right. But yet, these guys will allow these people to post these videos. This video was 2 weeks ago, guys, and she still has 2.7 million followers. Wouldn't you think, I mean, wouldn't you bet all the money in the world that if we had this conversation, by the way, like if we went back 10 years ago, and I said to you guys, you know what? In 10 years' time, I'm going to have a podcast and I'm going to be doing an episode talking about what I'm talking about right now, guys. And they'll be saying, what's the episode? What's it about? I'll say, well, it's about this and that. You'd probably laugh at me. They go, listen, Peter, come on, man. There's no way that people are going to leave that on a social media platform. There's no way. I'd say the same thing. In fact, I'd be thinking I was the nut one. But this does exist now. This does exist. We have people using excretion from our human body. Where are the parents, by the way? You know, apart from this granddad guy, or maybe it's her dad, but does she have any brothers and sisters? Does she have any cousins, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews? Surely be to God, out of 2.7 million followers, they've heard about her doings here. Don't you think someone would step her to the side and say, what the hell are you doing? In fact, this wouldn't be a what the hell are you doing? This would be, give me your phone. Give me your phone now. We're taking you off. You're going straight to the mental hospital. This is what people do in mental asylums, right? You know, you hear about these stories that some person takes a poo on the floor and all of a sudden they start eating it, or, you know, God, well, this isn't far off, is it? This girl's putting the poo on her face as a wash. And even worse, she's making videos of this and posting it on social media. And what about the followers here? Guys, why are you following this girl? This is actually, as far as I saw last night, this video she posted 2 weeks ago is going pretty viral, as you can imagine. This word is getting out. Why are people still following her at 2.7? Wouldn't you think she'd have, at this stage, 20 followers? You'd be you'd be unfollowing her now? I was going to say deselecting. You'd be unfollowing her now at this stage? You'd be like, oh my God, that girl's disgusting. You'd be blocking her. Wouldn't you think most of us would block the girl or a guy if a guy was doing this? But she still has 2.7 million followers. And what about TikTok? What the hell are these guys doing? I mean, guys, I did a TikTok live there with my 10 pubs only last week. And I know that, even put it this way, they've got the AI set up now where if I have a cigarette showing on the screen where I'm doing a TikTok live, literally, if it's not lit, it's just a standard cigarette before it's lit and I show it on the screen, boom, I get a 10-second countdown. And because it's alcohol, tobacco use, harmful to people, I get a 10-minute countdown, beg your pardon. In fact, I even knew this last week in the 10 pubs, and I actually had a cigarette off screen. So I lit a cigarette. I told my followers, guys, just bear with me. I'm just going to have a quick cigarette here. It's been a few hours since I've had one. So I literally went completely off screen. You couldn't see me at all. And then had the cigarette, boom, and then I appeared back on screen. And actually what happened, the smoke, when I didn't even know this, the smoke from the cigarette actually started to go up on the screen. Now, you could even see that on the screen, you could see that there was smoke just passing by. And I got a restriction for that. Now, can someone in the world please justify where someone like myself, which, by the way, I'm not pissed off about, okay? You know, you play with the rules, you got to suck it up. It's no big deal. I didn't get banned, right? But, like, please, for the love of God, tell me, why wouldn't TikTok ban this girl? I mean, these guys are just laughing at us, guys. They're laughing at us. These guys are in Asia and they're looking at us dumb-ass Western people and going, listen, we're going to keep this going, lads. Let's just make a mockery of these people. This is why I think, guys, this is what's happening going on. They want to laugh at us. Can you imagine the CEO of TikTok sitting over in China, probably has seen this, and they're just in that boardroom meeting. You can see the smoke billowing everywhere, and they're on the floor laughing as they're drinking their scotch. Can't you see that happening? I'm deeply concerned. Where do we go from here, lads? I mean, and why would we follow these people? I mean, really, you know, maybe, hopefully, please God, there's a lesson here for all of us. I would say this. If anybody out there that doesn't actually like me, but you're following me because you're going to wonder what I'm going to do next. Let's say there's got to be, okay? There's got to be at least one or two. Honestly, you should unfollow me. You should unfollow me right here, right now. Call it a day. We're done. In fact, block me. Save yourself some misery and block me so I never appear on your screen ever again. Because it's not healthy to follow somebody that you don't like. And I do know it does happen. Now again, I'm just going by the rule here. Now, if I can say that about myself, and I do honestly mean it, by the way, why are people following these people? What's worse? The person who's stupid or the person who follows the stupid person? I mean, it'd make you think, wouldn't it? Shouldn't we all unfollow somebody like this? Like, surely at this stage, people who are following this girl, having poo on her face as face wash, don't you feel a little bit embarrassed about yourself? A bit humiliated about yourself? Like, jeez. Because everybody knows, everybody on this planet knows that if you start following a person just to see what they're up to, we all know that if we do follow that person, we're igniting their ego, or we're giving them an approval tick. We're fueling these people. This is not healthy, lads. This is not healthy for anyone. For a follower, for the person who's putting poo on their face. What is coming next? Seriously, the girl's got 2.7 million followers. This isn't going to stop her. This is igniting her. I mean, honestly, we're going to go on to some of the story now in a second, but I'll leave you with this. We're applauding bad behavior. We're applauding bad behavior. Hey, you do bad behavior, we're going to reward you. We're going to follow you. We're going to keep following you. And this girl, I actually even saw, she's got a Netflix top on and she's sponsored by Netflix. Now, maybe that might be not true because some people do put in a, let's say, a Netflix top on and they'll tag Netflix, right? So they want to get sponsorship by Netflix and they're hoping that Netflix will reach out then and say, oh, we should sponsor this person, right? That happens out there. But then there's the other chance too that Netflix are actually sponsoring her. She's got 2.7 million on TikTok. She's got over 500,000 on Instagram. I am deeply fucking concerned where we're going to end up next. What is coming next on social media? Oh my God. Okay, let's move on.
Peter. Wow.